Hi guys, I'm back again today with another reaction video. Today we're checking out most unusual couples that prove that love is, what is love? Blind. So before we start, don't forget to subscribe, click the bell button, and let's see who are the most unusual couples there are. So let's get it.
Do you ever see a couple and wonder how could they possibly be together? Welcome back, Charlie here. Today we're looking at the most unusual couples on the planet. From a guy who was called the world's ugliest man who got married to a beauty queen, to a couple with the biggest height difference ever. First we have to look at this couple. This is Boris and Alina. In 2011 this Russian couple got married. It was a very happy wedding and honeymoon, but they never expected that their wedding and honeymoon photos would go viral. Viral for all the wrong reasons. They posted their photos onto Facebook and got many nice comments from friends and family. But someone later saw these images and spread them to other parts of the internet. Very sinister parts of the internet. Thousands of people began looking at these photos and commenting awful things. They said horrible things about the couple, but especially Alina. She was even dubbed the ugliest bride in the world. As the hate rolled in, the couple were shocked.
Wow, people are just so mean. Wow. I don't know what to say because, like, just keep your freaking thoughts to yourself, right? Especially if it's gonna hurt somebody or if it's mean. Like, you can criticize somebody, like, constructively if they're doing something wrong, but you cannot call somebody ugly, especially something that they can't change and they were born with. You can change your face, but obviously that's not the true you, like, right? So if it comes to like beauty, aesthetics, something that God made you, people can't, some people are just dickheads. I don't know.
Alina began to get very upset and even said that Boris should find a better wife. She didn't think that she deserved a man like him. At first, they tried to simply ignore it, but they soon started getting recognized in public. That was when Alina decided to make some big changes in her own life. She made major changes to her diet and lifestyle. She worked out and exercised every single day, and began to eat much more healthy. A few years later, a reporter heard about this couple. The reporter wanted to hear about how the hate affected this couple, and see if they were still together to this day. They were hard to find, living a very private life in a Moscow suburb. Eventually, the reporter got Boris's phone number. He called Boris, and Boris agreed that they could meet. But when the reporter went to Boris's house, he realized that Boris had found a new woman. His wife looked nothing like Alina, but that's when Boris said something that made the reporter's jaw drop. He said, "This is my wife, Alina." That's right, this woman is the same woman that Boris married 6 years prior. It took a full 6 years for her to change her appearance. It's quite the amazing transformation. Thankfully,
good for her.
She didn't make these changes because of internet hate. Instead, she simply wanted to lead a different, healthier lifestyle. That's exactly what she did, and now
obviously, I mean, I'm not sure 100%, but good on her. But I feel like something changed also, which do you boo boo, right? Whatever gives you confidence, go for it.
She looks like a totally different woman. I'm happy this couple is still together despite internet hate. And Alina says that with her transformation.
And I love the fact that he is with her and still with her, right? So he didn't marry her just because she looks like how she looks now, but he married her for her. Amazing.
She has never been happier. Moving on, we have to look at Gelson Fernandez Silva and Evan Medeiros. This couple does not seem like they should be together. Gelson is 7 feet and 9 inches tall, but Evan is only 5 feet, meaning that there's a massive 3-foot difference between the two.
A whole human.
Gelson is actually the 3rd tallest man in the world. He's from northern Brazil. He met his wife through Facebook. From his photos, she had no idea how tall he was. But when they met in person, she realized he's a giant. This would put many women off, but not Evan. The couple looked past their differences and decided to get married in 2015. Jolison has a tumor on his brain. This causes his body to make uncontrolled amounts of growth hormones.
It's okay.
Because of this, he suffered bullying for much of his life. But things only got more difficult for this couple. In 2017, Jolison found out he had a bone infection on one of his legs.
No.
The only solution would be to amputate one of these legs. This actually happened in 2021, so today Jolison lives with only one leg. But he remains in good spirits, and him and FM are still married to this day.
Wow.
Now I have to show you this couple. This is Godfrey Baguma and Kate Namamba. If you think you don't look good enough to get a girlfriend, just look at this guy. Godfrey from Uganda was named the world's ugliest man. In his country, he was nicknamed Sababi. This means the worst of the worst. It's safe to say this guy has been treated very badly his entire life, all because of something he can't even change. But don't feel too sorry for this guy. His looks are not holding him back when it comes to relationships. This guy's been married not
once. This guy is a player. He's like, you know what? This is what I've been dealt with. This is the cards that I've been giving. I'm going to make use of it. And he is. Props to him, okay? I was going to say he should drop some, how do you say this? Like, how do you slide in them DMs, right? Because he seems he knows what he's doing.
So not holding him back when it comes to relationships. This guy's been married not once, but 3 times. His third wife is named Kate Namanda. She is 17 years younger than Godfrey and is a beauty queen in Uganda. The couple even had a baby girl. Godfrey is a famous comedian in Uganda. That's why some people say his wives are gold diggers. But Godfrey and his wives disagree.
I don't know.
Apparently, Godfrey is incredibly charming and kind. That's how he's able to get all of these wives. In total, Godfrey has 7 children. As well as being a comedian, this guy is now an actor and rapper too.
Oh,
wow. It really seems like there's nothing this guy can't do. His story is actually really inspiring. Despite his serious medical condition, he lives life to the fullest, getting rich, famous, and having a big family. If this guy can do it, you guys have no excuse. Moving on, let's look at Sun Mingming and Shi Yan. This is the tallest married couple in the world. Sun Mingming is a massive 7 foot 9 inches. He's very successful as a professional basketball player, but he had a very hard time finding a wife. But in 2013 at a sports festival in Beijing, Sun met Shi. Shi Yan is also a basketball player. Shi Yan is also a basketball player and is very tall. She measures 6 feet and 1 inch, meaning the couple's combined height is nearly 14 feet. Next, we have to look at this shocking couple. This 9-year-old boy married his 61-year-old wife.
What?
In 2013,
is this allowed? Is this legal? Can a 9-year-old get married? I don't even trust teenagers, and then you're telling me a kid. This is questionable.
Teen Sanene Masalela married 62-year-old Helen Shabangu. This took place in South Africa. Their marriage has a massive 53-year age gap. Many around the world called this marriage very wrong, but it's part of local tradition. The boy's ancestors apparently said that he should marry Helen, so the couple decided to do it. I think this age gap is way too big.
Wait, so the boy's family is the one who told him to do it? How about the girl? What is her take on this? And how about the child? When it comes to this stuff, my problem is so much.
The boy's only a child and doesn't know what he's doing. I wish both of them the best, but I do hope they break up and find people who are closer in age to themselves.
Yes, please.
Moving on, let's look at Liu Yi. If you think you're down bad, you have not seen this guy. Liu Yi from China got tired of trying to marry women, so instead he decided to propose to himself.
How does this happen?
He said yes and got married to himself.
Just imagine you propose to yourself and you reject yours. You get rejected. You get rejected. Oh my God, that must be like the most painful rejection in the entire human history. How can you propose to yourself and then you get rejected. Like that is ultimate rejection. Like no other rejection will ever hurt as much as a self rejection, right? So I'm glad that it was a yes.
He literally had a full ceremony with a cardboard cutout of himself. Is this guy insanely narcissistic to marry himself? Liu Yi married himself in 2006, and as far as we know, he's still married to himself to this day. I guess it would be kind of weird to break up with yourself. Moving on, let's look at this couple. This is Amalie and Sean. Amalie Jennings from Denmark had always had issues with her weight. She could never find a partner because she said she was too big. That was until she began gaming with a man named Sean. At first, they did things online. That's because Amalie was in Denmark and Sean was in the UK. The couple were long distance for 9 years. But in 2017, Amalie moved to the UK and the couple got married. Amalie had always been bullied for her weight. But this couple is still happily together, proving that love really is blind. Finally, let's look at the Yakubus. This is a couple from Nigeria. This girl can only reach this man's hips while wearing high heels. Mr. Yakubu is a famous Nigerian athlete. Because of the big size difference, he wanted to keep his relationship a secret. But eventually someone leaked this photo on Twitter. They soon became viral for their big difference in height. Now the couple is a happy and inspiring internet story, proving that opposites really do attract. But now it's time for you to make your voice heard. Comment below which of these relationships was the most surprising. If you want to see my
old lady and a young boy. Like if it was like somebody who's 18, I will probably accept it way more than a child who's 9 years old. Right? Like 18, 20, 21, like go for it. But 9, that was the most shocking and not up my alley. But anyways, thank you guys for joining. Let me know what yours was, the most shocking one for you. If you like this video, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.